Do you want to listen to some epic songs about your favorite anime characters? Then check out our anime rap channel, link in the description. It is always a blessing to see overpowered anime characters. But do you know what's even more exciting? Main character transferring to an elite school and showing their true powers. Or it can be the other way. Maybe they aren't strong, and after transferring to an elite school, something inside awakens. Well, whatever the case is, high school anime tend to revolve around action and plot twists. Therefore, in this video, we're going to talk about the top 10 anime where MC transfers to an elite school and becomes overpowered. Before we start this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell icon if you don't want to miss our future videos. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the list. 100. At number 10, we have 100, an anime in which the plot revolves around a high school story. Hayato Kisaragi is the main character of this series. He's a warm-hearted person who's also kind and cares a lot about others. After losing his parents, he left his city and moved to Gutenberg, where he joined a little garden after having everything lost in the second attack. Hayato soon became a slayer so that he can have enough money for the treatment of his little sister. This is where things get interesting. He was already infected with the savage virus, and after joining Little Garden, he became overpowered with a strength that had been within him for a long time now. He got a couple of cool abilities like Dual Act, In Barrier, Enhanced Condition, Master Swordsman, and Key Sensing abilities. Each of these abilities were awakened after he joined the new elite school, making him totally overpowered to fight for justice and his sister. Kusen Madush. At number 9, we have Kusen Madush. Katana Age is a handsome young boy who's a teacher in the Wizard Academy. He's also known as the Black Master Swordsman due to his powers and abilities. However, when he's transferred to lead a team full of defeats, apparently the team lost 100 consecutive battles. He's able to show his true strength, which is quite overpowered. As for Katana's personality, he cares about his friends a lot, and he also gives quite emphasis when it comes to saving and not betraying others. Even if everyone calls him a traitor, he seems not to care and just do his job. What is his job? Fighting the evil and training his team. After training his new team, he's able to show a handful of powerful techniques. Some of them include Strike Master, Black Aura, and Flash Sword. Kusen Madush is one of the best anime in which they portrayed a total character development when the main character joined another school and became an overpowered badass. Isekai Seikishi no Monogatari. Isekai Seikishi no Monogatari makes it to the number 8. Kenshi Masaki is the protagonist, who's a calm and composed boy. Still doesn't change the fact that he's overpowered even at the beginning of the series. Having a twisted path, his personality has totally changed from what it was. He's half human and half artificial human when it comes to his race. His powers rival his half-brother Tenshi, who's older than him. The whole plot revolves around these brothers and how Kenshi's strength rivals that of his brother. At some point in the anime, we can see a lot of his abilities. From episode 1 to the middle, Kenshi has already awakened a lot of powers that are terrifying and totally overpowered. His physical appearance and endurance got crazy. The learning capacity got a huge jump, and his reflexes got as fast as an eagle. A great story for those who love overpowered anime characters. Kenshi Masaki shall be your most favorite character. Shanwang Derichang. Wang Ling has the power that far exceeds his own expectations and the ability to control them. He's hailed as an invincible character throughout the series. The only problem he had was the inability to control his own terrific powers. But that isn't even the plot. The plot twist comes when he had to join the high school to fight other people who are as strong as him. However, the challenge itself is high school. Being a handsome young boy who loves noodles, the only challenge that awaits him is the biggest battle that he has to fight in the high school. Wang's personality is rather boring and bland. He hates to get into trouble and always avoids troublesome matters. That still doesn't change the fact that he has already saved the world so many times using his powers. Talking about the powers, he has a couple of equipment and spells that he can use in a battle, and he unlocks them when he joins high school. The whole anime is the epitome of fun and action-packed adventure you'll be itching to see once you start it. Makademi Washoi. Makademi Washoi revolves around Takuto Hasegawa, who lives multiple lives. In one, he's an extraordinary student who always excels his exams in high school. And in life, he's a below-average magic student who fails to keep up with the magic school. His personality is calm and composed, and he's the type of person who thinks that violence is not the way to go. Everything can be solved if we talk through it. But things get changed when he accidentally summons a girl who has enough power to destroy the whole world, let alone a specific area. Takuto is initially calm, but after joining the Magic Academy, he shows his true strength and becomes overpowered after summoning the girl named Tanorote. Once again, the author showed the true essence of how character development should actually be. Cube X, Cursed X Curious. The whole plot of C3 revolves around curses. Haruaki Yachi is the protagonist who transferred into a new school. His father used him to remove curses from different instruments, as Haruki is immune to all the curses. C3 is an action, adventure, and romance type anime, in which the author did a great job in representing how character development should be like. In the past, Haruki was rather weak, but as the story continued, he awakened new powers after he met a girl named Fear. She is the human form of a cursed instrument, but the most exciting thing about this story is the fact that Fear and Haruki both team up and set out on a journey to remove curses from all sorts of instruments in their world. Magic Kyun Renaissance, the world of magic where magic is art. The world where you can show your magic in the form of art. But hey, it's not that simple. Kohana Aigasaki is the main character of this anime. She transferred into the Magic High School recently, and to her surprise, things weren't so simple. Kohana is a cute and beautiful girl with a kind and loving personality. Before transferring to the new high school, she was a hardworking but insecure girl. After transferring, she got into a depressed state where she would not talk to anyone anymore. However, with all these cool, badass people surrounding her, her friends gave her courage and the power to make her think that she doesn't need to become something extraordinary. She just needs to be herself at the most. The whole anime revolves around hardships and how everything has a fix, a great way to portray good anime character development. Kohana's magical powers are flower arrangement. She got these powers from her mother, but until she joined the magic school, she wasn't fluent in it. Her hardworking self and the will to never give up made her a totally overpowered character in the plot. Baka to Test. At the third spot, we have Baka to Test. Akihisa is a very frail-looking boy with brown hair. He's considered as the biggest idiot in his elite academy. Everyone calls him Baka. Even so, he's a very kind and gentle person who cares a lot about other people. He loves his friends the most and would do anything for the sake of them. After joining the academy, the initial days were very rough, but with time, he got very cool character development. As the tests involve fighting of summoned beings, Akihisa gets a platinum bracelet, allowing him to summon 2 beings at the same time. Even though everyone calls him stupid and low level, he can easily stand and fight against the most popular fighters in his school. Considering all these aspects, Akihisa got quite overpowered in the academy. That made him look like a complete fool. Kwanji Fashi. For the number 2, we have Mofen from Kwanji Fashi. Mo is considered a very naughty and useless boy for the most part. He's bad in studies and always fails in his exams. But you know what? He just doesn't even try. In reality, Mo is a very loving, intelligent, and handsome guy. Something about him hating his teachers is what's making him fail all these exams. But one day he actually tries to make things work for the very first time. But he's transported into a magic world where he, once again, fails his exams. The whole anime is an action and adventure type, which is rather hard to describe. Once he's transported in the magic world, he's again hailed as an idiot who knows nothing. But the reality is something else. Mo is bad with all the paper world and that boring stuff. When it comes to playing mind games with people, that's where his true power comes in. He's also an overpowered mage who trained himself to become the strongest mage out there. His powers are unlimited, from simplest to the most advanced forbidden magic. Our boy Mo has got everything covered. Kwanji Fashi is an elite example of how the main character became overpowered when transferred to another world. Tokyo Ravens. Harutora Chuchumikado is the protagonist for the first spot. He belongs to a very noble family and had a knack for magical powers. However, Harutori's father sealed his powers so that he can live in a better lifestyle. That later became a problem when he was transferred into his magic high school. Initially, he was considered to be very weak as he was unable to use magic. But as time progressed, his magic became prominent and the seal that was suppressing his powers broke, making him undefeatable. Throughout the anime, we can see how powerful he becomes as he uses varieties of powers that are linked to his imperial magic style. Considering the character development and a rather tragic story, Tokyo Raven made it to the first spot. That's it for the top 10 of today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know your recommended lists so that we can make them the next time. Also, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon if you don't want to miss our future videos. Until next time, peace!